Okay, everybody, can we turn on the video? Okay, we're going to start the lesson now, so you can turn on the video. Okay, so Ruel, can you adjust your camera and bring downwards a bit, and then tell her, uh, okay, okay, for those who haven't come for my lesson yet for this week, like Jacob and Bailing and Jiale, okay, you haven't come to my lesson for my lesson yet for this week. There's a change in the venue. Okay, so you have to come over to the next block. Okay, the next block for your lessons. Okay, so I think I informed your parents already. So there's a change in the location. All right, so don't go to the old location. Come to the new location. Okay, all right, let's start. Okay, okay, Jacob, can bring your camera down a bit lower so I can see your neck and your shoulder, like Mr. Ong. Okay, half the body. Okay, and Jacob, I thought I saw Jacob. Oh, no, I thought I saw somebody else. Okay. All right. Okay, let's start. Now, the paper one today is going to be a bit challenging. Okay, so we will take a while to go through. You may end about 9:15. There are some PSLE questions inside. So let's see whether you can get those questions correct. Okay, let's start. Question one. Question one, the answer will be number three. Okay, number three. So what does the 8 stands for? You look at the place value. To know what it stands for, you must know the place value. So it's in the thousands place. Okay, thousands place. So that will be how many? 8,000. 8,000 is actually 8,000, 8,000. But you look at all the answers there. No number. There's no answer. So which one is 8,000? Okay, 8 tens. Add 10. How do you know what number is 8 tens? You need to add 10 behind. Okay, and then 80 tens, you write 80, add 10 behind. 800 tens, write 800, add 10 behind. And then 8,000 tens will be 8,000, add 10 behind. Okay, that's a shortcut. So which number is 8,000? Answer number three, 800 tens. Okay, that's how you get your answer. Okay, question number two. Question number two, there's an error there, so we can't do. So I think I told your parents already. So we will skip that question, or maybe if there's time, we will come back to this question, and I will change the question a little bit, and then we do together if there's time. Okay, let's go to question three. Okay, those who just come in, Jared, check answers for question one. Okay, make sure everybody get the answer correct. Question number three, the answer. Uh, yeah, question number three, the answer is three. Okay, three. Okay, so question one, the answer is three. Question three is three. Question two, we skip because we can't do. And 7A is 7 times 5. So you can write down. Don't do mental sum in the exam. Write down the steps. 7 times 5 is 35 minus 2, then fraction 3. Okay, and then continue your next step. 33 divided by 3, and you get 11. Now, it's important to do your working during the exam so that when you finish your work and you check your work, you look at what you have written to see whether anything wrong. If you do mental sum, what happens when you check? You have to redo again. So it's wasting a lot of time to redo. So that's why it's important to write your steps for the sake of checking, right? So they can do faster, check faster. So the answer is number three. Okay. Question number four. How to do the algebra? Circle the groups. All right. And what's the answer first? The answer is number three. So circle the groups and then arrange the groups with the same letters together. So 14A minus 5A, put them side by side. And then the whole numbers, put them side by side so that it's easier to simplify. Simplify means what? Get the answer lah. So 14A minus 5A, you will get 9A plus 25 minus 18, that will be 7. So 9A plus 7. All right. Okay. Jiale, who play guitar? When Miss Song see guitar, Miss Song get a bit excited already. So, do you play guitar? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Let's go to question number five. Okay, now, 3/7 of a class are girls. Okay, so the ratio of the boys to the girls is how many? Now, this can be very simple, but yet can be very careless if you don't do carefully. So the girls have how many units? The girls got 3 units, right? And the total in the class is 7. 7 minus 3, then the boys must be 4 units. So what is the ratio of boys to girls? 4:3. So answer number 2. If you get the answer wrong, it's careless already because you didn't really Read carefully. Okay, question number six. Question number six, your answer will be number four. Okay, and Fanny bought a box of 36 red and blue markers. Which of the following was a possible ratio of the red markers to the blue markers in the box? How do you know which ratio is correct? You look at, for example, red to blue. Look at answer one. 4:3, right? And ratio must have a total, which is 7. Can 7 unit equal to 36? Can you divide by 7? 36 cannot divide by 7. So that is not possible. So your ratio cannot be 4:3 because can't divide. How about another one? How about 3:5? 3:5, what's the total? 8. Can 36 divide by 8? Also cannot, right? So number 2 is not a possible ratio. So if you jump to number 4, right? Number 4, 4:5, and what's the total? The total is 9 units. So if the total is 9 units, can 36 divide by 9? Yes, you can find 1 unit. And because you can find 1 unit, you can find how many red and how many blue. So when you can divide, that is a possible ratio. So the answer is number 4. Got it? All right. Anything not clear, you can ask questions, all right? Or otherwise wait until the end of the lesson, then you ask me your questions. Okay, number 7. The answer will be number 3. Okay, number 3. And how to get number 3? Now, you need to warm up the diagram. Like, read the question. AD equal to ED. So, put the markings there, which is done for you. And it's a right angle triangle. How you know that? Because rectangle has right angle. So, on the other side, must also be a right angle. So, this triangle is a right angle isosceles triangle. Okay, then also don't forget to put what? Put the question mark ACE. So where is your ACE? Over here. Okay, once you've done all that, then how to do well for angle? How do you do well for these kind of questions? You will have to look for angles that are easier to find. 90, 90. Okay, go and find all the easier angles. 180 minus 90, then divide by 2. 45 and 45. Okay. And then what else can we do next? Then if you look carefully, is there anything we can do? Well, now, so let me see. Then the rectangle has 90, okay, 90. And then where is your ACE? You're supposed to find this angle, right? Okay. Then you look carefully. What else can you find? Is there anything else we can find? Hmm. Anything else we can find? Hmm. Okay, let me see. CAE equal to 65. Miss Tong forgot something. Miss Tong just now was a bit stuck. Okay, was a bit stuck because I couldn't get the answer because I realized something. I realized I didn't put this number inside the diagram. Yeah, so you need to put everything in the diagram, prepare the diagram before you solve. Because I didn't put this inside, Mr. was looking at the diagram, I couldn't solve. So I need to put the 65 degrees inside. CAE. Where is your CAE? Which is actually this angle. The right angle is your 65 degrees. And you must know how to recognize CAE. CAE. Yeah, and that is your 65 degrees. And because we didn't put that just now, Mr. was a bit panicky. All right, you didn't realize that, but Mr. was panicking. I couldn't get the answer because they never put this inside. Okay, so now can we find this angle already? 65 minus 45, 20 degrees. Now can you get the question mark? There is a right angle triangle over here. So 180 minus 90 minus 20, 70. So answer number 3. So what did I show you? I show you that if you never put the information into your diagram, you will get stuck. Okay? And that's because you're careless. Why careless? Because you never put the numbers inside the diagram. Like what happened to Mr. Ong just now. Never put inside also. Okay, let's go to number 8. Okay, so do you get the answer correct? So for all these are 1 mark, 1 mark. So quite easy. Yeah. Okay, question number 8. Question number 8, answer number 3. And don't do mental sum. If you get it wrong, most likely you have been doing mental sum and you thought it was the answer. 20 once, 20. Change it to a decimal, 20.0. 30 tenth is not 30. It's 30 divided by 10. 30 tender, 30 over 10, which is actually 3. 3. Change it to a decimal. 60 hundred is 60 over 100, which is actually 0.60. So you change one by one, all this into numerals. Then after that, you plus them together, do your working, so that when you check your answer later, it's easier and faster to check. So answer 23.60, but there's no answer. Take out the zero there. You got answer here already. Okay, 23.6. And that's your answer number 3. Okay, question 9. Question 9, every time you see a number line and the answer first, the answer is number 4. Okay, question number 9. So every time you see a number line, whether it's fraction or whatever, bar graph, line graph, you see a number line, you need to count the units. How many units? 1, 2, 3. 3 unit is how big? 3 unit is 1 minute. 1 minute is how many seconds? 60 seconds, 1 minute. So 1 unit will be 60 divided by 3, 20 seconds. Then start counting. This is 5 minutes already. Okay, 5 minutes. So 20, 40, 40 seconds. So 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Quite easy. Yeah. So you need to count the units. You get it wrong because you maybe didn't count the units. Okay, question number 10. This is called pyramid. And which of the following is a net? And your answer is number 4. Okay. How do I know which is the net? Okay, well, number 1, give numbers on the faces. The bottom face, or you can give letters. Bottom, front, right, left, behind. Okay, then go to next one. Go to number 1. Can you put the letters there? Bottom, left, right, front. This one like left, a bit like left. How can you have two same letters? Cannot, right? So out. Next one. Bottom, front, left, right. This one like left also, also cannot, right? Out. Next one. Bottom, left, front, right. This one. This one a bit weird, It's on the same side as the front. So cannot also. Out. Okay, then this one. Bottom, right. This will be your front. Okay, you have to mentally visualize. This one, you need, if you can't see it in your mind, then you cut out the paper and then see whether it can form into a pyramid. Then this one will be your left, and this is your behind. Your behind. Okay, so you may have to cut out the paper, all right, because it's very hard to, all right, to show you. So you cut out the paper and see whether can you form into a pyramid. So your answer will be number 4. Okay, got it? This is how you work out the answer. You put numbers, put letters on the faces, and then try to match to the net. Okay, try to match it to the net. Okay, next one. Question number 11. Okay, so far any question? All the 1 mark questions done already. Now we go to 2 marks. Question 11, answer number 3. Okay, number 3. How to get number 3? The pie chart shows the pupils who take up different CCA. What percentage of the pupils take up ball game? So the whole pie is 100%, and there's a right angle, 25%. And 1 over 8 is how many percent? You can make the denominator into 100, but you can't. You can make into 1,000. 8 is a special number, which you need to know. How to make into 1,000 times 125, then times 125. So you get 125 over 1,000. Then after that, change back to denominator 100. So that will be how many? 12.5. Okay, how you get 12.5? Because 125 divided by 10, right? The whole number create a decimal point. Shift the decimal point to the left 1 time, you get 12.5. So how many percent? The art club is 12.5%. Okay, and then you can see that this is a straight line. Okay, straight line. All right, but again, we cannot assume. Okay, but this question is supposed to be a straight line. In your exam, don't assume. Okay, in the exam, the question will tell you directly or indirectly that it's a straight line. So if there's a straight line in the middle, then folk dancing is how many percent? That will be 50%. minus 25 minus 12.5. This will be 12.5% because half of the pie chart is 50%. Then do you see X in your geometry? When there's a X, what happens? Angles are the same. Opposite angles are the same. So percentage is also the same. Then can you find ball game? Ball game will be 50% minus 12.5. You will get 37.5%, which is the ball game. So answer ball game. Ball game is, did I put, no, let me see, did I put something wrong? Hang on for a while. Answer number three. Mm, okay, let me double check. Okay, 1 divided by 8 times 100, 12.5%, then plus 12.5, then 25. Uh, okay, my answer should be number two, right? Yeah. Do you choose number two? Do you choose number two? Anyone? Yeah, yeah. So Mr. Mr. put the answer wrongly. Will be number two, not number three. So answer number two. Okay. Yeah. So those who get it correct, you can heave a sigh of relief. You get 2 more marks. So Bedin, do you get the answer correct? Okay, not number three. Okay, why did Miss Ong put number three? I also don't know. Okay, so in the exam, this is also what happened to you. You know the answer, but then you can put the wrong answer. You can put the wrong number. So that's also possible. That's why you need to check your work after you finish your exam, so that you can see all these kind of careless mistakes. Okay, question 12. Now, question 12, there's a error in the answers. Yeah, do you manage to find any answer there? There's an error in the answer, but can still get the answer. Just that there's no 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Okay, let's see whether do you get something like this. Now, there are five 3 cm cube. So every side of the cube is 3 cm. James sprayed the whole solid with paint. What area of the solid is covered with paint? So how to do this? You are asked to find the total surface area or total painted area. So how do you find the total painted area? There's nothing to do with volume. You will need to count how many faces are painted. And there's a shortcut. You look at the front view, there are five faces which are going to be painted, going to be sprayed. And then on the opposite side, no need to think. Five also. Then the right side, how many faces? There are three faces going to be spray also. And then on the left side, same. Okay. Then how about the top? How many faces will be spray? You look one, two, and three. Three square faces will be spray. And then the bottom, same. So altogether, how many faces are going to be painted? So 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 3, 11, 11 plus another 11. That will be 22 faces going to be sprayed. So what's the area of one square face? 3 times 3 to find the area of one square face. 3 times 3, 9, right? So what's the area of the total painted area? What's the total painted area? Then you take 22 times 9. Oops, there's an answer there. Mr. Ong, oops, there's an answer. 22 times 9. So 22 times 9, what do you get? So you will get how many? 22 times 9, you do your working, you will get 1, 9, 8. Yeah, there's an answer there. My mistake. Okay, why did Mr. Ong say got no answer there? Do you get number 4? Answer number 4. Still got answer there. Okay. Today something happened to Mr. Ong. Okay, but that's how you get the total painted area. For those who get the answer wrong, you need to understand how to get your painted area. Number one, count how many faces. Number one. Number two, find the area of one square face. Okay, number two. Number three, multiply the area. Find the area of all the faces. Okay, that's how you get the total painted area. Okay, next one, question 13. Now, question 13, something that looks very unfamiliar. Is it really math? It is also math. So in your PSLE problem questions, you may have something like this. Like don't look like math, but it's actually math. So what's the answer for this? Now the answer is number 3. Okay, how to do that? Now, two similar dice are thrown and the numbers are multiplied to give a score. Which number cannot be a score of this game? Which number below cannot be a score? Well, you look at 10. I throw two dice, and whatever numbers are shown, I multiply these two numbers. For example, uh, one number show 5, then the other, one cube show 5, the other cube show 2. So I got two numbers, I multiply, I get 10, which is a possible score. Okay, possible score. Then I throw the two dice again. Can I get 12? Maybe one dice show 6, then the other dice show 2. I get 12. That is also a possible score. How about 14? Can I get 14? Can I multiply to get 14? 14 is 7 times 2, right? Does the dice have a 7 on the dice? Don't have, right? So number 3, not possible. Cannot be the score. How about 15? How about 5 times 3? The two dice can show 5, can show 3. Multiply, you get 15. So number 3 is not possible because your dice don't have 7, right? No 7. Got it? So answer number 3. Okay, question 14. Question 14, the answer is number 2. Okay, number 2. All right. And how to get number 2? Now, when you want to find parameter, you need to do highlighting so that you don't miss out any lines. So what's the circumference of the semicircle? Half times pi d. Write your formula and then use your formula to get the answer. Pi is fraction. What's the diameter of this semicircle? The semicircle has a radius. You take the radius, you need to times 2. Radius times 2 will give you diameter. And no calculator, you will have to change all into fractions. Then cancel. So divide by 2, divide by 2. And then you can only cancel two numbers at one time. 7 divided by 7, 28 divided by 7. And how you know cannot cancel already? When the denominators are all 1. Too small to cancel anymore. Then you cannot cancel anymore. Then you multiply the fractions. So 1 times 11 times 4, 44. 1 times 1 times 1. So what's the circumference of the semicircle? 44 cm. Okay? All right. Then what else? Highlighter, go and add the lines that you are finding. So we don't know what number is this, and this. But you add them together is how many? Uh, that will be 28. Okay? Why 28? Because that is the diameter of the semicircle. Okay, the red lines join together will become like a diameter, which is 28. Okay, so I got 44 plus 28. What else do I need to add? Here. What number is that? This is a square. Square means all sides are equal. So do you realize that this is like a center of the circle? So this is 14, right? The radius is 14, right? And then the side of the square must be 14. Yeah. Okay. So I add 14. Okay, what else do I need to add? This, no number. This, no number also. This one also got no number. But if you join these lines together, does it also become 14? When you add the three lines together, it will become another 14. Then you look at all your lines. Have you highlighted the parameter of the figure? Right? When you have highlighted all in red, you know that you have found the parameter. So you plus them all together, and what do you get? So you have 44 plus 28, that will be 72 plus 28, and that's how your answer is 100. 100 cm. So when you do parameter, what is the careful way of doing? It is to highlight the lines that you are finding so that you don't miss out any line or you don't double count the lines again. So you will always see Mr. Ong highlight the lines when I find parameter. Okay? Are you clear? So do you get the answer correct? Okay, let's go to next one. Question 15. Question 15, okay, X, Y, Z are boxes. Box X weigh 9, put 9. Every time you see picture, put numbers into your picture. And Y and Z must also be 9 lor, because they are equal, right? Then what's the average mass of the three boxes? To find the average mass, you must always find the total. So 9 plus 9, 18. Then how to get average? You must divide. If you never divide, you did not find average. So you divide by 3, the average mass is number 2. Quite easy. All right? So to find average, you must divide. You never divide, you did not find average.
Prof, I
Okay,
go
let's.
to the toilet.
Toilet. Who want to go toilet? Who?
I go toilet.
Okay, Gerald, no, okay, but you miss a lesson if you go toilet. Yeah, you want to endure half an hour, but if it's too
Oh,
urgent, then
okay.
quickly. Yeah, then quickly go if it's too urgent. Okay? All right, let's go to question 16. Now, question 16 is a very basic primary three question, but you also be tested for primary three questions. So, what's the answer for this one? 3,600 grams. Now, if you get it wrong, this is a primary three question. It means that you didn't count the lines. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 units is up to how many? Up to 2 kilogram. 2 kilogram is 2,000 grams. Then after that, find 1 unit. So 2,000 divided by 10, you cancel the zero and you get 1 unit, 200 grams. The needle has actually crossed what? This is 3 kilogram. So the needle has crossed 3 kilogram already. Then start counting. 200, 400, 600. So the needle is pointing at 600. So 3 kilogram and 600 grams. Got it? Okay. All right. Okay. Any mistake? Copy down. Copy down. Okay, Jacob.
But
Okay, Jacob.
it's one box each.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh, Mr. make a careless mistake. Divide by two. Yes. Oh, see what happened to Mr. Ong? Overconfident and put the answer there. So you need to divide by two. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. Who also got the same answer as Mr. Ong? Ruel also right. Ruel and Mr. Ong never see careless. The two of us. Okay, so the answer is 1,800 grams. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Ong was so busy trying to get the answer, but never read the question also. So this is how we make mistake in the exam. When you don't read carefully or overconfident, okay, or we think we know how to do, then we make the mistake. Okay, so the answer is 1,800 grams. Okay, plus divide by 2. Okay, question 17. Question 17, the answer is what? 7 over 15 kg. Okay, now, did anyone until now, but don't raise a hand, until now you still do this? Did anyone still do this? If you still do this, I think you need to stop doing that already because kg, there's no kg. Cannot minus, cannot minus a fraction, right? So if you still do this, read the question also carefully. So what should you be doing? You should be finding how much you use, right? But is there a shortcut? There is a faster way to get the answer. If you use 2 over 9, then what fraction of the flour left? Then 9 over 9, she used 2 over 9, she must have 7 over 9 of the flour left. So can you find how much is not flour, how much is the salts left? So if she has 7 over 9 of the salts left, what is off? Off is times. So 7 over 9 of the salts. Yeah. Okay. So you can actually do faster. Right, instead of finding how much is 2 over 9, then you have to minus later. Why not you just take 9 over 9 minus 2 over 9, get what is the fraction of the salts left. Then you take 7 over 9 of its times the salts, which is 3/5 kg. Then you cancel, divide by 3, divide by 3. Cannot cancel already? Multiply. 7 times 1, 7. 3 times 5, 15. And that's how you get 7 over 15 of the salts left. All right. Did anyone do this? Anyone can find 2 over 9 times 3 over 5. Nothing wrong, nothing wrong. Okay. Cancel, cancel, right? Then later you multiply. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 5 is 15. And then after that, what must you do? Then you still have to take all the sorts minus how much you use. See, quite a lot of steps, quite a lot of, but nothing wrong. Then you times 3, 9 over 15 then minus 2 over 15, and you will still get the same answer, but a bit more step lah. A bit more step. Got it? So you have two ways of doing. But if you get the answer correct, then fine. Okay, let's move on to question number 18. Okay, question 18. Area is 2/3 meter square. Breadth is 4 over 9 meter. What's the length? So what is area? Area means length times breadth. Length times breadth equal area. So must know how to get the length using the formula. So how do you get the question mark? You work backwards. Okay? So 2/3 divide by 4 over 9. Okay, and then how to divide fractions? Keep, change, flip. Okay, cancel, cancel. Divide by 2, 4 divided by 2. 3 divided by 3, 9 divided by 3. Cannot cancel already, multiply. 1 times 3, 1 times 2. And don't leave your answer as improper fraction. Change it to mixed number. So that's your answer, 1.5 meter. Okay? Okay, let's go on to question 19. Okay, question 19. Okay, so far, any question? The interesting questions are coming soon already. Okay, the hard questions. Okay, okay, those who came for lesson today, I think try to endure because you had lesson today and now you must come for lesson again. All right, so if you're tired, okay, maybe Miss give you later a 3 minute break. 3 minute break, go and wash your face, then come back later. Or you want that? Or okay, 3 minute break to later. Okay, later after we go through after we have finished until question 20. Okay, now a car travel at a speed of 75 kilometer per hour. That's a speed. So what I will do if the question is easy, do I need to draw model? No need. 2 hours time. I got speed, I got time. And if you look at your triangle, distance, speed, time. Can I find distance already? So what's the distance? Distance is equal to speed multiplied by time and check the unit. When you do your steps, please write down the units so that you can see whether can multiply or not. When the units are the same, then you can multiply. The distance is 150 kilometer. So the car had traveled 150 kilometer already. If it had another 2/5 left to cover, so the car must have traveled what fraction already? The car must have traveled 3/5, right? Which is 150 kilometer. All right. So can you find what is 1 unit? So divide by 3. So 1/5 must be 50 kilometer. Then what is the total distance for the whole journey? Which is 5 units. 5/5. So 50 times 5, 250 km, which is your answer. All right. So if you don't draw model because it's too easy, then this is how you do. No need to draw model. Model is more for the paper two that I think you all saw already, very complicated. Then you need to draw model. But this kind of question, we don't need to draw model. Okay, question 20. Okay, you need to copy down, let me know. Question 20. What is the shaded part? Your answer will be 32 cm square. All right, now this is a triangle. Triangle means what? Triangle means no need to use any method. Just find the triangle area. Half times base times height because it's a triangle. So what is the base? The base has to be able, you must be able to count how long is the base. You cannot tell Mr. Ong this is how long. How long is this line? You don't tell Mr. Ong that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is slanted. You can't even find how long is the line. It's a slanted line. But can you find how long is this vertical line, which is 4 cm, 4 cm, be careful, 4 cm, because every side is 2 cm. So the base is 4 cm. So when the line is horizontal or vertical, yeah, it's easier to know how long is that. Then what's the height? Now the height, you will have to use a ruler, okay? Use a ruler, put the ruler on the base like that. And then what do you do? And then do you see any line parallel with the ruler? Yeah, there are many lines parallel with the ruler. For example, this line. And that is the height. And how long is the height? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So the height here is 16 centimeter. So half times base times height. Okay, and you will get what? So 2 divided by 2, 16 divided by 2, then 4 times 8, 32. So no need methods. There's no method to find the triangle area. You just have to use your formula. Okay? Okay, all right. Now, I think Miss will give you about 2 minute break because I can see some of you are like very tired already. So I'll give you about 2 minute break. I will stop the recording. All right, 2 minutes, and then after that, what do you do? Come back quickly. All right, 2 minutes. Then go wash your face, drink water, go toilet. Like Jared want to go toilet, right? Okay, so 2 minute break, and then no need to off the video. Just go and then come back. Once everybody is here, we will start. Okay, don't have to off the video. Just leave it on.